Hey everybody, Chris here, and I have a 30-minute cardio sculpt class for you. We're gonna be working laterally on the slide board. We're gonna come down and do a little core work, and then we have a big spicy finisher at the end. You press play, so let's get ready to slay, and let's get these bodies nice and warm. So let's take a nice big old breath in, reach those hands up all the way overhead, interlace those fingers at the top, exhale and round through. We're gonna go one more just like that, big old inhale. Exhale. I want you to forget about everything else going on in your day today. And then standing up nice and tall, we'll start to roll out that neck. Nice, soft knees here, looking up, right? Getting into all of those little nooks and crannies. And you can change directions. And then let's take this down into our shoulders. Roll those shoulders down and back a couple times, and then we'll switch it and roll them forwards, really allowing those shoulder blades to open up here in the back. Friends, hands behind your head. Let's reach those hips straight back for what we like to call those good mornings. So we're just starting to groove this hinge pattern, right? When we are on our slide board, we are in this hinge pattern a lot. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can just see what it looks like from the side. So we're sticking that booty all the way to that back wall, keeping my chest open and keeping my shoulders above my hips, right? So the knees are nice and soft. We're gonna take this into some squats. Here we go. Starting to get these hips nice and ready for us. Get them all oiled up, lubed up, ready to go, because nobody likes it dry. 8 more seconds in these squats, and then we'll open up our feet a little bit wider and go into some lateral lunges. So tippy toe those feet out to the side. Let's take it over to one side. Feel that little stretch in your inner thigh. Let's take it over to the other. Notice all my joints are stacked right on top of each other, right here. And then let's all flip to face this side of the room. You're gonna come down to that low lunge. I want you to reach your right hand high into the air. Reach that right hand behind you. Circle it back forward. Crawl through center. Into your other side here. Reach that hand high up into the air towards your upstairs neighbors. Reach the hand behind you. Circle it forward. Coming back into center. Couple little sways here back and forth. Opening up those hips a little bit more. And then, friends, we're gonna take a nice slow roll all the way up to the top. Let's take one final big breath in together. Reach those hands up overhead, interlace the fingers, exhale, round it through. And friends, let's have a seat and get these booties on so we can start moving and grooving and slip sliding away. So booties on your feet. We're gonna start up on the board, doing a little tall slide. So we're gonna get these slides in our bodies today, do some lateral lunges, do some reverse lunges, come down, do a little core work, and then, like I said, big old spicy finisher for you at the end. So without further ado, both feet on the board, soft knees, stand it up nice and tall. We start off with that tall slide. 30 seconds here just to see how this slide board feels today, right? Feet come together every single time, using that bumper to push off. I like to think of my tall slide as a walk, right? Casually walking through the park, see your friend, see a bird, squirrel, black squirrels in the city here, which is lovely. 10 more seconds to go in this tall slide, and we'll take it down to our next slide, which is that skater slide, right? I like to think of it as our jog. In 3, in 2, and 1. So lower that chest down a little bit. Start to just find your groove here, right? Timing these slides with your breath. Maybe you exhale and then you inhale. So every time that you tap that board, that's the length of your breath. And again, keeping this spine long, right? So my hips are reaching back, my abdominals are nice and tight. It's gonna take any of that tension and stress that may show up in my low back. And if at any point when you're in this hinge position, you need to stand up, you take care of you, yeah? We're gonna drop this all the way down to our first sprint here, 30 seconds, 3, 2, and 1. So I drop down a little bit lower. I got that eye of the tiger, right? Looking through my eyebrows, over top my glasses, like I'm a creepy serial killer. I'm not. Nice and easy here, getting these arms going, right? Pushing off that bumper. We got about 10 more seconds to go here, and then I want you to meet me over on one side of your slide board. We're gonna start with this lateral lunge here in 3, 2, and 1. So step your outside foot off that slide board. It's right up against your bumper. Lateral lunge, I bend my knees, slide this leg out, and come right back up to the center position, right? So I'm reaching my hips back. I'm really feeling this in that outside glute. Both of my toes are facing forward. We're here for a total of 60 seconds, right? We're about 45 seconds away from our next little move here, but nice and easy, right? Start to groove these patterns. This does not have to be fast, right? I want you to really slow things down. Focus in on what your muscles are actually doing, right? Halfway through, at this top, I like to squeeze that bumper, squeeze my glutes, like there's magnets in between my inner thighs. Give me 20 more seconds here, and then we'll take a little slide as our little palate cleanser to hit up the other side of the board. I want to get this pattern in our body. It's going to show up a little bit later, but we're going to turn the intensity dial up a little bit when we get there. Last one here in 3, 2, and 1. Stand up, shake out your sticks, both those feet together, tall slide. Here we go. 30 seconds just to give that booty a little break, and then we'll step off the other side of our board and hit up that lateral slide there, yeah? 15 seconds. Casually walking through the park, right? Maybe there's somebody cute over there. You're like, hey, boo. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's step that foot off. Let's go lateral lunge here. Same thing, all rules apply. Out and in. Really press this foot down into the slide board, almost like your foot is a spatula and the slide board is the top of a cake, right? So ice that cake and bring it right back up. And I'm talking about a cake, not your cake, right? Or cake, our instructor, right? You can ice her, ice bucket challenge. Remember that? Throwback, hey, nice and easy here again, reaching those hips back. 30 seconds. That actually popped up on my timeline the other day. This is what happens when I'm doing this. Random Thoughts by Chris Crowthers. 20 more seconds to go, friends. Again, making sure all these joints are stacked right on top of each other. Ankle, knee, and hip in that bottom position. 15 seconds. Good, yeah, really bringing this thighs together. Yeah, suck it all in. 5 seconds, give me one more here in 3, 2, and 1. Stand up, shake out the gams. Feet together, and we tall slide again. Just a little palate cleanser. And then we're gonna head into our reverse lunge. So next time we step off the side, you're actually gonna face the side of the room, yeah? Again, nice and easy, just using this, grooving, hanging out, taking a walk, 10 seconds. This will always be our active recovery, yeah? All right, friends, let's meet over on that first side. Step a foot off, reverse lunge. So my front foot is solidly planted in the floor. Spread those toes out, right? I'm gonna lower down nice and slow. That back knee is down as low as I can. I drive through that front foot to stand. So I really feel the backside of that supporting leg, and I'm really feeling a nice little stretch in the front of the leg that's going behind me. Again, if you're feeling wobbly, touch that navel. It just reminds you to turn your core on, help you out with your balance, right? Back knee is down as low as you possibly can get it. Imagine you are going into some grass. You're lunging into some grass. I want that knee just to graze the grass. It's barely kissing that slide board. I should really only be able to slide a credit card, your Metro card, right underneath that knee in that bottom position, right? Good. Few more seconds to go here, friends. Give me like 2 more. Give me 1 more. Stand up, shake them out, and we're back on. First, up for that tall slide. Here we go. As always, we're just using this as our palate cleanser, giving the hips, giving the booty a little break. We got 15 seconds before we hit up the reverse lunge on our final side, yeah? After this, we'll do a little more sliding, and then we're gonna start to hit up our core. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Both feet on, step that front foot off right into your reverse lunge here. Off we go. And I want you to notice the leg that's sliding behind you. Make sure it's not winging out, right? We want to stay directly into the hallway of the hips. And notice in my knee in the bottom, it's facing straight down. It's not winging out. So you really want to keep those hips nice and square in this bottom position. And again, try to not clench your toes. You want to think really spreading that foot out on the floor. So give yourself a nice little foundation, a nice base, that idea of root, so you can push through the foot and rise, yeah? Few more seconds, and by a few, I mean 24, because that's what a few is. Good, team, looking strong. Again, that back hamstring is really feeling it. Front quad here. 10 more seconds to go, and then we'll take another little slide. Controlling this movement, driving through that front foot. 3, 2, let's go, last one. And both feet on. Let's go into our slide again. All right, friends, we are gonna make our way down to this slide board. And we're gonna start off with a burpee. So both toes are gonna meet up against one side. You're gonna reach those hands high in the air, come on down to that bumper, into that squat position, shoot the feet out to your plank, feet come back in into your squat, stand up, rinse, and repeat. 5 seconds, and 3, 2, and 1. Get those toes up against that bumper, reach those hands up nice and high, come on down to your squat, hands on the bumper, slide out to that plank position, toes in nice and wide, and up, yeah? Nice and easy, again, finding your groove. If you're feeling good, you're feeling rested, you're feeling fueled, and you want to start to push that tempo, by all means. If you just need to take it easy, reaching up to the ceiling, getting into that state of flow. And again, wide feet. I like my feet about as wide as the slide board so that I have space for my hips when I slide in so that I'm not rounding over, right? Finding that squat position. So we want to think reach up to the ceiling, squat, out to your plank, into your squat, and right back up again. Again, keeping those hips far away from that slide board, pushing the board away in your plank position. 8 more seconds to go here. So 1 more, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop down to your knees. Take a child's pose. Take a few breaths here. And then we're gonna start to do a little core work, right? Our first exercise, we're gonna be down on our forearms. So use the bumper, stretch it all out nice and long through your back, and then meet me on your forearms. We're gonna start off with some plank jacks. So options for your arms, palms up, fists, pray that you make it through. I personally like palms up, pretending like I'm reading a magazine. I'm out and in with my feet. Yeah? Oh, look, Jennifer Aniston. She got a Starbucks coffee. Stars, they're just like us. Out and in, out and in, out and in. You're making upside down snow angels, pushing the floor away with your forearms as if you're airing out your armpits, and at the same time, trying to rip the floor apart with your forearms to really create that space between your shoulder blades. Keep pulling those rib cages back, abdominals in, squeezing that booty. Keep the knees slightly soft for me so you're really able to get that tailbone tucked. 3, 2, 1, drop the knees. Take a child's pose. Yeah, open up those knees so you have space for your belly to take some nice big old deep breaths in. Really reaching the hands forward to get nice and long through the back. And we are going to come into a high plank. Options, hands on the bumper, hands on the floor, whatever feels best for you. Start in that high plank. We're gonna go into this pike, right? So I'm gonna pull my toes in towards the bumper, shoulders over my wrists, and then I control this all the way out. So nice and slow for your pike. Booty goes up in the air as if I'm standing over top of you, pulling your hips up, and then you're pulling my hands right back down like I'm a puppet master. If the pike doesn't feel great for you today, I want you to give me this beast position. Just bring all 4 into that all 4 position right here, pushing that slide board away. You just have a few more seconds to go. Give me like 1 more pike, and then you get a nice little child's pose. In 3, 2, and 1. Drop those knees, take that child's pose. Nice job in those pikes, yeah? We're gonna come back down to our forearms, do another little ab exercise here. In 3, 2, and 1. So back down to those forearms. Again, whatever feels best for you. Fists, pray, palms up. And we're gonna go hip dip. So you're gonna drop 1 hip down on one side. You're gonna take your hips up and over to the other side, dropping that hip down, again, up and over. So you wanna think about making rainbow with your booty or an upside down smiley face, not a frown. No frowning allowed. Again, using those side abs, pulling up and over, dropping it down nice and controlled. So I'm not just willy-nilly moving back and forth. I'm really creating a lot of tension to bring those hips up and over and getting down as low as I can on each side. You notice I didn't get my hip all the way down. That's just where my body works. If you can get all the way down to the board, awesome. You got 5 more seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Drop them, child's pose. All right, friends, we got 1 more exercise down here. We're gonna take a little climb up a mountain. So we need to focus that energy in. We're gonna start off nice and slow, as if we're actually climbing up a mountain. So find your high plank position, whether that's hands on the bumper or hands on the floor. We're gonna start off, like I said, nice and slow. Push that slide board away, engage your abdominals, and we start nice and slow here. Taking a little high tension. Again, Abdominals are drawing those knees in towards your chest. I'm not pushing the floor away. I'm drawing in, in. I want you to start to pick up your tempo here because for our final 15 seconds, we're gonna go as fast as we can. In 3, 2, 1, go fast. Climb to the top of this mountain. At the top, I've got a child's pose waiting for you. That's how we're gonna celebrate. 5 more seconds, almost there. 3, 2, 1, drop them and take your child's pose. So deserved. That is gonna be the word of the day. Our favorite word of the day is child's pose. Ah, yes, yes, yes. All right, friends, I want you to swivel around to face the front. I want you to carefully stand yourself back up. Grab yourself a really quick sip of water, and we're gonna go into our slides, and we're gonna go into a little flow series here. So all those exercises that we just did, we're gonna put it all together. I'm sweating, and I'm working on a refrigerator. You have to be sweating at home. All right, I'm gonna blot myself off. Step back on my slide board whenever you're ready. Just give me this tall slide, nice and easy. I'm gonna talk about what's in store. So we're gonna start over on one side of our slide board. We're gonna go into a reverse lunge. Then we're gonna hit up that burpee. Then we're gonna stand up. We're gonna go into our lateral lunge. We're gonna take a little slide, and then we'll do it all on the other side of our slide board, yeah? So I want you to just allow yourself to get into a state of flow, allow your body to just move. This does not need to be fast. I'm gonna throw in some progressions along the way. So without further ado, meet me over on the side, take a step off, reverse lunge to start, right? So option 1, you're right here. Up and down, just like we did at the top of class, yeah? Option 2, in the bottom, you're gonna bring your knee in once, extend, and up. Next time, 2 times. So you're adding a knee every single time, but as you add that knee in, I wanted you to try to get to this parallel position, right? This thigh is parallel to the floor, bringing that knee in 1 at a time. We have about 30 more seconds to go here, wherever you're at with that knee. And if that knee is not for you, stick with this reverse lunge, right? You're getting the same benefits. You're just moving through space, taking up as much space as you can, trying to really create just beautiful movement here. We're hanging on to this technique, even though our legs are starting to feel a little tired. You got about 10 more seconds to go here, and then we will step both feet on for your burpee. In 5 seconds, in 3, 2, and 1. Stand up, shake out your legs, both feet on into your burpee. Here we go. If you're feeling good in the bottom of your burpee on this side, you can throw in that pike. If you throw in the pike, you get to do less burpees. So the choice is yours, right? Do you want to do a pike or do you want to do more burpees? I'm going to go with the pike for now, but then I might get rid of a pike on my next one and just give me a beautiful burpee. In 3, 2, and 1. Step this foot off, lateral lunge. So we're right here, just how we started class. We're gonna turn the heat up together about halfway through. So again, reaching my hips back, joints are stacked, abdominals in, controlling this movement. In 15 seconds, we're all gonna meet in the very bottom of this position. We're gonna really light this booty up. You're really gonna start to feel this burn at home. 5 seconds, in 3, 2, and 1. Have a sit in this tiny little chair. Leg is just gonna go out and in. We're staying here for 25 seconds. I know it's gonna burn. Your butt is gonna look great. And after you take this class and you hit it up on IG stories, peach emoji, followed by flame emoji. I wanna see all of it. Cake on fire, peach on fire. 10 more seconds. I know we're almost there. I'm gonna hang with you the whole time. In 5, in 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Holy cow, stand up, shake it out. And whenever you're ready, let's go tall slide. This is our active rest. We're gonna do everything that we just did on the other side of our slide board. Here's the good news for you. We only have about 11 more minutes left of class. So we're gonna finish this out. And then we got a big old spicy finisher for you at the end, where we're gonna go for time. We're gonna do a little EMOM, which is every minute on the minute. But first, let's hit up the other side of this slide board, stepping that foot off into your reverse lunge. Here we go. Again, adding in that knee in the bottom, adding one knee every single time, if that's where your body is at today. and drive, right? Again, making sure that foot is solidly planted in the floor, and we push through that ground. Again, I've said this before in some of my classes. Imagine you're trying to leave a permanent footprint on the ground. You're in Hollywood, they ask you to leave your handprint. You like your nails too much, you're gonna do your foot instead, yeah? I would do the same. Down and up, right? Again, core is tight. That core is always there to help you out with your stability and also to help you resist movement. So we're resisting any rotation here, really keeping my hips nice and square to the front the whole time. Give me 10 more seconds here, and then guess what? More burpees. Here we go, in 5. Give me 1 more here, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get both feet back on the board. 30 seconds of burpees. This time, if you want, throw in a push-up, wide feet in, and up. Again, finding this groove, whatever works for you, reaching all the way up to the ceiling every single time when you stand. So nice and long, 10 more seconds here. That's probably 1 or 2 more burpees in 5, in 3, 2, and 1. Face the front, step that foot off. Lateral lunges, here we go. This is our last little section here of our flow series. Out and in, again, pressing that foot into the floor, zipping it back together. So those inner thighs are working so hard. It is a muscle that we miss a lot when working out, not here on this slide board. Good, friends, you got 5 more seconds, and then yes, we meet in the bottom. In 3, 2, and 1. We got to even out that cake. Let's go in and out. I want you to think about anything other than what you're doing right now. I just want you to think about how great your butt is gonna look. It's gonna be high, it's gonna be tight, just like I like my hair. Yes, I know it's gonna burn, and it does, but it feels good, friends. Just breathe through it, breathe through it. 8 more seconds here. You're almost there, friends. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand up, shake it out. All right. Grab yourself a little sip of water, and we're about to head into our finisher. So we're gonna do an every minute on the minute finisher. So at the top of each minute, I'm going to give you a number. That is how many sprinter slides you're going to give me. When you finish, tall slide, yeah? So once you have that little sip, step on your board and just start grooving out your tall slide here. Our first round is going to be 30 sprinters. So you're gonna drop down as low as you can, move as fast as you can. When you hit 30, you pop up here into this tall position. Let's do it in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, 30 slides, back and forth. This is where we gotta dig deep. This is where we gotta trust ourselves. We gotta keep saying yes. Oh, look, I'm already up to 18. Ha ha ha, no one's counting. Good, friends. Again, just keeping this going, getting down low. The lower you are, the more power and speed you're gonna be able to produce. Once you hit that 30, you're gonna pop it up to this tall slide. Use this tall slide as your recovery. If you need to take a moment on one side, that's okay. You got 30 seconds left here to keep grooving out this sprinters. If you're not there yet, I'm gonna join you. Good. You got about 20 seconds until we take off for round 2, so I'm gonna pop it on up to this tall slide. Your next round is gonna be 40 slides. 40 slides as fast as you can. Once you finish, pop it back up to tall. We're taking off in 5, in 4, 3, 2, 1, drop and go. Again, digging deep, setting your eye on that prize. What is it that you want? What is it that you think you deserve? And as you're sliding here, you're breaking down walls, right? Nothing can hold you back right now. If there's a rope or chain that's holding you back, you get to break it right now. This lane that you're in may feel narrow, but every time that you touch this bumper, it's getting wider. You're taking up more space. Once you hit that 40, I want you to pop it up to your tall slide. You're halfway there. When you get to that tall slide, recover, refocus that energy, reconnect with your breath. If you're still working, give me a little more, give me a little more. We got 20 seconds, and then we take off for round 3, which is gonna be 50 slides in that minute. All right, friends, 10 seconds until we take off for round 3. Just a few more seconds. And here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Drop it and push. This is it. After this one, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a break. We're gonna chop this number down so we can go for one big final push at the end together. Connect with that breath, use it. Let it stoke that fire. What is something that you are afraid of? And I want you to look it right in the eye right now and just push and just say, yes, you're worth it, you deserve it, and you can get through it. And the only way through something is just to plow right through it. Friends, 25 seconds. Once you hit that 50, pop it up into first, into that tall position, into this recovery. Slow it down. 15 seconds, and then we go for round 4. Round 4 is only 30 slides because I'm just that nice. So you're gonna drop it down again in 5 seconds, 30 slides. You have a nice long rest in 3, in 2, and 1. Here we go, 30 slides. This is it. The faster you finish, the more rest you get. After this, we have one final push to go, and that is it. And we will crash through this finish line together, arm in arm. Once you hit your 30, take it up. Take it up, take it up, yeah? I want you to lean into that discomfort. I know your legs are on fire. I know your ass is on fire. Mine is too. But those are the things that make us stronger, right? Getting outside of our comfort zone, doing something new, trying something new, and pushing yourself is what makes us better so we can show up for the people in our lives that need us, yeah? 20 seconds to go, and then we have our final slide of the day. So refocus that energy. Set your eye on this prize. You're gonna do this. It's just 60 seconds at the end. In 5, in 4, in 3, 2, and 1, go. Final 60, as low as you can. Drop it down, dig deep, and push. You are inspiring yourself at your own home right now, right? I'm just on your computer screen, but I'm staying with you. We're doing this together. And there are other people that are probably doing this right now. So we are a team, you and me. Stay with me. We're halfway through. You got 30 seconds to just keep moving this body. Every time that you move your body right now, it is a celebration of all the incredible things that your body is capable of. And guess what? No one else has a body like you. So you're unique, you're awesome, and you're perfect just the way you are. 15 seconds, friends. We are almost there. We've been working really hard for the last 28 minutes. Give me 10 more seconds. Final push. In 5, in 4, 3, 2, 1, and take it up to your tall slide. Holy cow. Yes, yes, yes. Wow. Awesome work there at the end, my friends. Thank you for digging deep. Thank you for trusting yourself and believing in yourself. We're gonna stay here in this tall slide for just a few more minutes to allow our heart rate to come down. Yeah, slowing down your breath. Nice long inhales, deep cleansing exhales. All right, friends, carefully step directly behind your board. I want you to reach your arms up all the way overhead. I want you to take a little side bend here. Inhale, take it back up to center. Let's take another inhale to reach up high. Exhale, take it over. Take it back up to center. Open it up and slowly start to roll out your neck. Looking down, side, looking up, reconnecting with your body, reconnecting with your breath. Your feet have landed safely back down on the ground. That beautiful storm is over. Bring their head up to neutral. Let's roll out our shoulders a few times. Opening up that chest. Let's take them forward. Let's reach those arms up again. Big ol' forward fold, take it all the way over. And when you reach the bottom, soften your knees and sway back and forth like a pendulum here. Let's take it over to one side and then reach that hand, that outside hand up in the air for a little twist here. Bring the right hand down, walk them over to the other side, reach that arm up in the air. Bring the hand down, walk it to center, turn your toes out, use your elbows, pry open those hips, swaying back and forth here. That feels great on my hips right now. And then take this out to the side a little further for a little lateral lunge, but I want the toe to go up to the ceiling. Just stretching this all out, that inner thigh. If you're not sure where your inner thigh is, hit me up in your slide into my DMs, and I'll help you find it. Good, toes up. Good, back to neutral. We're gonna roll up nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. When we reach the top, we open up our chest as wide as we can. Expose that heart. Give yourself a big ol' hug on your exhale. And my friends, awesome, awesome, awesome work. Give me a high five. 3, 2, and 1. Friends, I will see you next time that you are bored at home. Have a great rest of your day. Awesome work.